Welcome to Coffee and Cleavage. I'm Lynnie.
And I'm Claudia.
Hello, and hello, Gary.
Hello.
Hey ladies, how you doing?
Doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great.
We are sipping this coffee.
Yes.
We have a spicy topic today.
Ooh.
Very spicy.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's be honest. Threesomes are one of the most talked about fantasies ever. So, ding, 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 ding. That's what we're talking about today.
Those good sound effects. Okay. I think this is a really big topic because I think threesomes are on everybody's mind at some point,
Yes, for
Yeah.
sure.
right?
Yes.
I mean, at least all men, right, Gary?
Yes.
I think women too, though, even if they don't want to admit it.
You think?
Yeah.
I
do.
think I've met a lot of women that are like, I could never.
Maybe they don't want to admit it.
And that's why your husband's in my DMs, babe. I'm kidding. Kind of.
No, you're not.
I think it's a very, very important topic because I think every relationship gets to a point where that's a conversation.
Yeah.
What do you think of threesomes, Lynnie?
Well, I've never have been in one.
You haven't?
No, I have not.
Wow.
What do you
Yeah.
think about them?
Yeah.
though?
What do you think about them?
I mean, I think they sound hot. I think being single, I think it seems more, I'd be more open.
I think you got to be
that.
specific though. Threesome, as in two guys, two
Ooh.
girls.
Well, two girls, one guy. Yeah, the whole two guy thing, that does nothing for me.
That does nothing
No.
for me.
No.
That sounds like a
I don't
lot
want
of
to
work.
get tag teamed. I'm sorry. No, thank you.
No, and I'm already like a pillow princess. If you're putting me to work with two men, no.
Yeah,
No.
that just has no appeal for me.
And if I want to disappoint two men at the same time, like I'll go do something else. I'll call my dad and brother about something. we don't have to take it in the bedroom at all. So I think from how I view threesomes, I think it's perceived as always, before you have one, fully sexy, very ego boosting, and a sign that you're open-minded. And I think once you have one, you realize it goes a lot more in depth than just a sexy little experience. Speaking from experience.
That makes
I
sense.
agree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think as humans, we also forget that there's a lot of jealousy
Mhm.
involved, right?
Mm-hmm.
Awkwardness, because there's three people now. Sometimes it's awkward with two people, right?
Yeah.
Like when you first hook up with somebody, I think that sex is never good, right?
You're kind of
'Cause
learning.
you're learning
yeah.
that person, what are they into? And now there's two people, you have to please.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's a lot of moving pieces that people don't think about when there's three people involved.
Yeah, definitely.
I really always just think it's the idea of it. The idea sounds so amazing. Like guys are always like, "Oh my god, two girls," and it's like that's a lot to please.
The fantasy
you know?
versus
Mhm.
the reality.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds amazing, but it's like you can really please two women. I mean, and have it be like where one person's and it's, yeah, I feel like everyone thinks it's like it's gonna be amazing and so sexy, and it's like, is it though?
Well, okay, since you've had experience, are you okay with talking?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Open book,
make
Lynnie.
sure. Okay. The very first one you've ever, like, what was that experience like for you?
It was actually with two girls.
Oh, okay.
So it was a little bit different, I think, because there was no men involved. But I think that was almost better because it was just women having fun, being hot, not worried about some crusty dude.
Yeah.
So it was a very eye-opening experience. And I think bringing in like a male, I think as a woman, it was very, very difficult for one, seeing your partner with somebody else for the first time. Because I think before a threesome, you're thinking, wow, this is going to be so sexy. It's going to be so fun. It's going to be so good for the relationship. And then you see your man with another woman and you're like, hold on.
Yeah, that's what I think would be hard when you actually are emotionally, involved with the other person
Mhm.
and there's no strings attached. That's why I think being single, I would think more fun, but not speaking for everyone. Some people that are in marriages are really, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, sometimes they are into that. So
I definitely think, yeah, three random people, but then
Mhm.
there's like no dynamic, right? Like
Mhm.
then you have three truly strangers meeting up and hooking up. So I think there's probably more involved to it when there's a relationship, obviously.
Yeah.
But I've never done that with two people I didn't know.
yeah.
And how would that like come about, Gary? Like, how do three random people just meet and decide
what
to
I was-
hook up? You know?
Always my question. I'm like, threesomes, how do they start? You talk about it, or do you just like it happens? You're like, oh fuck, this is happening. I always
Yeah.
wonder, like,
yeah.
like, is it three people that are like, let's do this? If you're like not in a relationship or something, and it's like, are you drunk? Like, I always think I would have to be like drunk for sure. Because it would just be, I'd be like, oh my God, this is happening. Like, so fucking like, oh my God, it's so nervous. And like, I always wonder that though. I mean, when it has happened with you, I
Mhm.
mean, has it just been like, you know, you were somewhere and it's kind of like, okay, this is gonna happen, or has it ever been talked about?
It's never really been talked about. Like, this is what we're doing at this time.
Planned and shit.
You know,
Like-
I think that would take some of its like you know,
ground rules and stuff. Because I
yeah.
know people do that. Like if they're in a relationship, like, hey, you can touch her, or like she can't touch you, like that kind of thing. Don't be doing this. And it's kind of like, does it take the fun out of it when it's like that?
It does a little bit, you know why? Because the first time, I'll tell you guys a quick little fun story. One of the first times that I was in one. One of the first. God, I sound like a.
I love it.
One of the
I love it.
3,000 times. I had a rule. I did not want to see my partner kissing the girl because kissing to me felt more intimate than doing something sexual. Because it's just it's such an intimate thing.
It is. I
kissing
agree.
someone,
Yeah.
you
I
know?
agree. Yeah.
And the whole time they're like doing stuff together, but they're like not kissing. It looked weird. I'm like, it just, there was like no oomph behind it. Cause like, do you guys even like each other? Like, are you the paid actors? Like it didn't look right. And then so I stopped what they were doing and they were like, oh my God, is everything okay? And I'm like, yeah, can you just fucking make out? Like, this looks stupid. Like, you guys look dumb. Cause she was like rubbing up on him and like he was rubbing up on her. And the no kissing, it just looks so weird.
Yeah.
It looks so strange. So I don't know. I definitely, but you definitely need to go into a threesome with rules and boundaries.
Rules and
Mhm.
boundaries. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I think one of the biggest problems people face is they don't know something's a boundary until they're in it.
Yeah.
And then what do? Do you stop?
Yeah.
You know, like, would you have the nerve to stop a situation, say, actually, I don't like that? Or would you think that would like dampen the whole evening?
That would probably dampen the whole evening.
Right.
You'd wait and talk about it after.
You'd wait and talk about it after, but then it would be, the person would be like, that was so funny. You'd be like, yeah,
Mhm.
we need to talk. And it's like, oh, fucking great. And and you're not happy about it. Cause I would feel if you both do it, you want to be like, that was crazy. That was so fun.
Yeah.
But then I
Mhm.
think maybe one person always wants that. And like, let's do that again. That's
Right.
always a thing that I've thought of. Does it lead to like, now we have to do that all
And the
the
other
time?
person might
Mhm.
not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, this
Yeah.
is a one-time thing, or you have to do that all the time. That's what I've always thought. I mean,
Yeah, you don't realize you don't like something until it's happening sometimes, though, which is very
Mhm.
scary. Because in your head, it may sound like it's a good idea. And then you actually see it happen and you're like, oh my God, I actually don't like that. But I don't want to like interrupt what's happening because
Has that happened with you? I'm so curious.
No, honestly, to me, no, because I think I'm very confident. You have to be a very confident person to obviously do that, you know,
Yeah.
to see your partner, you know, do the most. So it's never happened to me, but I have heard stories where like, you know, friends tried hooking up and, you know, they bring like a friend in and the guy's like, well, I don't know you liked her so much. Or, you know, same thing for him. I don't know you liked my girlfriend so much. Like, is this something
yeah.
you guys are always into each other? Like, what's the problem? Like, there's so many things that happen after
Mm-hmm.
threesomes that I think is so far removed from two people hooking up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think they lead to more issues or more, I mean, good things? If you had to say one or the other, I mean, they create issues with people, or is it more like positive from there?
To me, I don't know if you agree, Lynnie, but I think to me, it depends on why you're having the threesome. Because if you're having a threesome to try to fix something, like, couples get into
Yeah.
positions and they're like, well, if we have a threesome, this will fix our dynamic. It'll spice things up in the bedroom again. I think if you walk into a threesome with that attitude, I think you're screwed completely. But if you're in a healthy relationship and both of you are on the same page, I think
I can see that working in that sense.
it could be very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you need it, obviously. But.
Yeah.
Do you ever think if a guy's wanting a threesome, it's just his excuse to hook up with another girl?
I'm sure there's men like that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. I'm sure there is.
Yeah. Or maybe the girl wants to hook up with another guy.
Yeah.
My thought is always, what if I'm in a relationship with a guy and we're talking about threesomes and I'm over here thinking it's going to be my girlfriend and him, and he's like, I want to bring in a guy. Laugh, Gary.
Would you be like, nah?
I don't.
Would you be like, why?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta explain this fully to me. Why?
Yeah. Like now I have different questions.
Whole different set of questions.
How's this going down now?
Yeah. And I know girls that have done that. And I'm curious, like, do you start thinking, is my partner thinking differently?
Mm-hmm. That's
It's
what
almost
I'd be
like
thinking.
Kind of cuck, right? I mean, them wanting to see you with another guy.
Well, and if them wanting to be the guy too, maybe. Like,
yeah.
Is he gay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a fan tell me that this exact situation happened. He brought in like a work buddy or something, and his girl went to the bathroom, and when she came out, the guy was going down on him. And she was like, what is happening? Like,
so did she like,
whoa. Yeah.
Or
she left immediately. She's like, this is not what we're doing here. Like, and if you're into that, that has to be very thoroughly discussed before.
For sure. Yeah.
But I can't imagine blindsiding.
Wow. Yeah. That would be a lot to take in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Personally, me, I could not have a threesome with another guy involved. I just couldn't.
No.
It's just, I know some people are like, oh, I'm totally down open for things. But then there's other people that are just like, not for me. I'm definitely not for me type of guy. Because I mean, you're definitely intimate, like with the other guy too. You're looking at him. I mean, you're both naked. It's like,
could you imagine just being like,
she's in the middle and you're like, all right, should we just slap hands or what do we do here?
Yeah, Eiffel Tower.
Yeah.
I would think the only way it could work that way is if the husband, or let's just say if it's a husband and wife, and he has like a little bit of a cuck thing going where he wants to see someone. Like he wants to be involved.
But is that a threesome then, or is that a cuck situation?
I know, right? If he's just watching, that'd be a cuck. But if he's involved, right?
Because when I think of cucks, I think of like you're sitting in your cuck chair.
Yeah, and just watching.
And that's it.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, as far as two men, I don't know.
Well, what if he's sitting in his cuck chair and then you come along and you're, give him a BJ, and then the guy is doing you doggy, you know what I mean?
Then that would then that's a threesome to me. I think.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Him being involved but not being physically involved with the other guy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think you could do it as a guy and still not have, I guess, gay thoughts, or maybe you do.
Maybe there are gay thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
know, it's tricky. I'd be so curious if someone submitted their stories and had that situation. I'd love to hear about it.
I'd be curious if somebody had that happen and then they realized they liked men.
Yeah.
Being in that situation with them.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to hear from you guys on this one.
We do, for sure.
I know guys that have done that though. Like that have been like, oh, we like tag team this girl together. I'm like, wow.
Really?
You guys must be like super comfortable with each other. Like weirdly, like you guys are naked together all the time, and it's just
all the time.
Like
are they
were
just
weird.
Friends?
Like, but they weren't. I don't know. They weren't gay. But I mean, they would do that. Like, oh, we hooked up with girls. Like one girl, and we like tag teamed her and stuff. And it's a little strange for me. I wouldn't be able to do it with any person I know.
Yeah.
It's just a whole nother level of being super comfortable. And then, yeah, it's like.
Did he just like wink at me? You
You're
know,
like,
like,
Yeah.
yeah. And it's like,
And I think two women in a room, it's like, it's sensual, it's fun. Like, even watching like girl on girl, right? Like, it's
Mhm.
so beautiful.
Yeah.
And then
It's hot.
you bring a man in, and it just
Changes,
like it
yeah.
changes the dynamic. And then you bring
Mhm.
two men in,
Yeah.
it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's not for me.
Now for you, because I know people are going to be wanting to ask you because people, like a lot of people, this is a fantasy for them.
Yeah, of course.
But then to actually, hear someone talk about they've been
Mhm.
through it. For you, do you like seeing like, your husband with someone, or do you like more of like hooking up with the other girl?
I think it's both for me.
Both.
I think being, a bisexual woman, I think I like both elements of it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's hot watching it. And I know a lot of people wouldn't agree, but I think it's so sexy to watch.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Because like when you're with your partner, you only see certain elements of them, right? Like when they're on top of you, you see them a certain way. When they're behind you, you don't see them at all. When you see them with another person, you could sit back and be like, oh, whoa, I didn't know your glutes on your ass look like that. Like that looks really good. Or like, your back is so wide and she's so small. Like it's really interesting when you see them from that perspective. You're like
Mhm.
a fly on the wall.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So I think that's like, it's super hot,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, totally.
And of course, yeah.
Yeah.
If the girl's hot, then
Yeah. Then hell yeah.
then
Yeah.
hell yeah. Then we're all winning.
so what would you recommend to someone that's in a relationship that's looking to have a threesome? Like, hey, we want to. Is there any
Mhm.
like advice you would give to
I
someone?
think you need to sit and talk till you're both blue in the face as to why we're doing this, what the rules are, the yays and the nays for sure. But you need to really figure out why you're here. Because if you're doing this to try to fix something, you know how like threesomes are like, let's have a baby, it'll fix everything.
Mhm.
I think you need to know what the purpose is behind this. And do you actually trust your partner completely? I think that's a major, major key factor.
What about anyone that's single? Would it be different if they're just like, I want to have a threesome?
Yeah, I mean,
Think.
go live your life, right?
Yeah.
Go have
Go
fun.
YOLO. Yeah. Go
Be,
for it.
be safe,
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I think it's worth exploring. I don't see any negatives to it, me personally, as long as everybody's on the same page.
Yeah.
And I think a very important thing to do after something like that is like the aftercare, right? Talking about, okay, you know what? Like, I like this. I didn't like that. I thought I'd be okay with this, but I really don't want to see you doing that again. And I think that's a very important part too, because if you open up that door and your partner's expecting it now and he does something wrong again, wrong in your eyes, it's just going to start creating issue after issue. So I think that aftercare, after sex and especially after a threesome, I think that's like crucial.
Absolutely. Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Especially like even, for you, like if you haven't been in a threesome, when you hook up with somebody, you have that conversation, even with yourself, like, you know what, I'm not going to do that again, or I'll do this again. I think with threesomes, you need to amplify that because now there's 3 people involved.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely not
Definitely.
holding anything in for sure. It will just make resentment happen and just.
I think that's relationship suicide.
Mhm.
Is holding these things in all things, but especially bringing in a third dynamic,
Mm-hmm.
especially in a marriage, because you're bringing in somebody to something so sacred.
Yeah. And you may not realize, you may not think you're jealous and you're very confident until you go, oh, fuck. I did not like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But then what happens if you don't like it, but your partner does?
Yeah.
Well, shit.
Are you just opening a door to something that can just never be closed? I
Mhm.
mean, because do you think people could have a threesome and be like, that was cool, we're never doing that again though? Or do you think most people, one person is going to go, well, I kind of want to do that again?
I think it's a problem.
Mhm.
I mean, I think both situations can happen, but
Mhm.
what do you think? Do you think both those people exist? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think a man would very much quicker say, well, sorry you didn't like it, but you open up that door and
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
why
Mhm.
why do we open this up? You know?
Mhm. Yeah.
It's very easy to give somebody something, but it's very hard to take it away.
Yeah. That's why I get what you're saying. You have to definitely have that talk
Yeah.
before.
talk till you're blue in the face.
Yeah. And make sure that's something you're both on the same page about.
And are you doing it for the relationship or are you doing it for your partner? Because I think that's a slippery slope too. Like,
Oh, yeah, definitely.
well, I'm only doing this because my husband needs it. I think that is,
I could see that just creating a shitstorm of insecurities. Yeah.
but is that better or worse than him just cheating on you?
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Damn. Yeah.
Lots to think about with that.
Deep thoughts by Claude.
that is a very deep question. I love it.
Right?
Yes.
It's true. Because so many guys, I think, would be like, well, I need it. But are you doing it because you want to, or are you doing it because...
Well, the fantasy is hot. The reality is complicated.
Mhm.
And if you're thinking about a threesome, the most important question isn't, will it be fun? It's, are we prepared for how it might be after?
Yeah. So I think we want to hear from you guys, right?
Yes.
Have you been in a threesome? Is it on your bucket list?
Yeah.
Or what is it called? Is it called a fucket list?
Yeah. Oh, I like that. Bucket
Yeah.
list. Yeah. Yeah.
Let us know, please. We would
Let
love
us
to hear
know.
from you guys.
Submit your juicy stories.
Yes.
Mhm.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Till next time.